Hey guys, welcome to Y&R Daily Update YouTube channel. Today's topics: The Young and the Restless spoilers, Tuesday, September 2nd. Amanda's risk. Claire's marriage answer Victoria's bargain. September 4th, 2025. The Young and the Restless spoilers are in for Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025. In the next episode, fans can expect Amanda Sinclair, Miss Hale Morgan, to take a big risk for Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford. Get updates on the latest news about The Young and the Restless straight to your inbox. We use your personal data for interest-based advertising as outlined in our privacy notice. What is this? Meanwhile, Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron blindsides Kyle Abbott, Michael Miller. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Make sure to check out our weekly Y&R spoilers here. Kyle Abbott's hope. Let's start off with Kyle, who has proposed marriage to Claire. Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, have a feeling that their son won't get the answer he is hoping for. Of course, part of that is because there is some broken trust in the young couple's relationship. When Kyle proposes marriage, he won't get the answer he wants. Kyle Abbott's hope is set to become one of the most defining chapters in The Young and the Restless. With the Abbott heir caught at a crossroads between love, loyalty, family legacy, and the weight of his own choices. For years, Kyle has been the charming, complicated son of Jack Abbott, a man who has carried both privilege and heartbreak in equal measure. But now, with Genoa City facing new rivalries, secret deals, and unexpected alliances, Kyle finds himself desperate to carve out his own path and hold on to the kind of future he's long desired. A future filled with love, stability, and hope. Kyle's story is not just about his romantic life. Subscribe our channel for more latest update. Though his love entanglements remain front and center, it's also about his journey of personal growth, his struggles to step out of his father's shadow, and his determination to create a legacy of his own. For Kyle, hope means believing he can be more than just Jack's son. It means becoming a man who learns from mistakes without letting them define him. It means holding on to the possibility of love even after heartbreak, betrayal, and disappointment. And right now, that hope is colliding with the turbulent forces surrounding him: business wars, manipulative enemies, and the threat of losing everything that matters most. In recent months, Kyle has wrestled with complicated feelings for Summer, the woman he thought he'd spend forever with, while also facing the temptations of new romances and alliances that don't sit well with the rest of his family. His decisions have put him at odds with the Abbotts at times. And with Diane back in the picture, the family dynamics are messier than ever. Yet, despite the chaos, Kyle refuses to give up on the belief that he can build something meaningful and lasting. Kyle Abbott's hope is fueled by the idea that love can heal wounds, that second chances are worth fighting for, and that he can rise above the mistakes of the past. His bond with Harrison is also at the heart of his determination. Being a father has reshaped Kyle in ways even he didn't anticipate, grounding him in responsibility and giving him a vision of the kind of man he wants to be. He wants to give his son the security and stability he didn't always have growing up. And that hope for Harrison's future pushes him to make better choices, even when tempted to follow darker paths. In the business world, Kyle's hope manifests as a fierce desire to prove himself as more than a spoiled heir. He wants to earn respect at Jabal, not just inherit it. Yet, Victor Newman's constant meddling, Jack's high expectations, and Diane's influence all complicate his journey. The battles for power in Genoa City threaten to pull Kyle into a web of schemes that could cost him both his career and his relationships. Still, his determination to rise on his own merits remains unshaken. The hope that keeps Kyle going is also tied to the possibility of reconciliation with Summer. Despite all the pain, mistrust, and misunderstandings, there remains a spark between them that neither can fully extinguish. Fans continue to wonder whether their love story will get its second act, and whether Kyle's hope for a future with Summer will ultimately be rewarded. Hope for Kyle also means forgiveness. learning to forgive his mother, Diane, for her manipulations, forgiving Jack for his mistakes, forgiving himself for the times he's let ambition or desire cloud his judgment. Subscribe our channel for more latest update. Redemption is not an easy road, but Kyle's hope is the belief that healing is always possible, even in a place as tumultuous as Genoa City. Looking ahead, Kyle's hope may face even greater challenges. Rivals like Audra, Charles, and Victor could easily exploit his vulnerabilities. A new love interest could test his resolve to reconnect with Summer. Business betrayals could threaten his professional ambitions. Yet through it all, his journey remains one that resonates with viewers because it is about something universal. The belief that no matter how many times life knocks you down, hope can keep you standing. Kyle Abbott's hope is more than a storyline. It is a reflection of resilience, of a man fighting to balance his heart with his responsibilities, of someone trying to grow without losing sight of who he is. In Genoa City, nothing comes easy. But for Kyle, that only strengthens his determination. As his story continues to unfold, fans will watch with bated breath to see whether his hope will be fulfilled or whether it will be shattered by the betrayals and twists that make the young and the restless so addictive. Either way, Kyle's journey is far from over, and his hope is what keeps him moving forward in a world where nothing is ever certain. Claire Grace Newman's marriage answer. If Claire were an emotional character, then she might accept. However, the blonde is more rational, and there is no way she is going to say yes under the current circumstances. What is this? Claire knows that marriage is a lifetime commitment, and she already feels betrayed by Kyle. So, while he might not understand her reasons, Claire might already know that he's not the one. There is also Claire's alliance with Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, later in the week. The young man has romantic feelings for Claire, but doesn't dare tell her that. Working together as a team could make them even closer than just friends. Of course, that would also complicate Kane's orders to Holden. Claire Grace Newman's marriage answer is shaping up to be one of the most talked about storylines in The Young and the Restless. A storyline that blends love, loyalty, ambition, and family drama in ways that could define her character for years to come. Claire, as the daughter of the formidable Nicholas Newman, has always been caught between family expectations and her own desires, a balancing act made even more complicated by the turbulent world of Genoa City, where business rivalries, personal vendettas, and passionate entanglements constantly collide. The question of marriage for Claire is not just about a ceremony or a legal contract. It is about a declaration of identity, a statement of where her heart truly lies, and a choice that could reshape alliances and loyalties across Genoa City. As she faces the possibility of committing her life to someone, Claire is weighing every element: love, trust, timing, and the complex dynamics of two families with histories as twisted and dramatic as any soap opera could deliver. Over the past months, viewers have watched Claire navigate a labyrinth of emotions. She has been pulled in multiple directions, caught between past heartbreaks, family obligations, and the allure of new love. Her relationship with Holden Novak, a man whose charm, ambition, and steadfastness appeal to her deepest desires for partnership, has become the focal point of speculation. Yet, it is not just Holden's presence that complicates matters. Lingering feelings, unresolved conflicts, and secrets from the past threaten to derail what might seem to outsiders as a straightforward path to happiness. Claire's marriage answer is also intimately tied to her sense of self. Unlike many who rush into unions under pressure, she is determined to make a choice that aligns with her values and vision for her future. She wants a partner who will not only love her, but will also stand by her in the storms that are inevitable in Genoa City life. That includes loyalty when family rivalries flare, courage when business battles escalate, and understanding when personal grief or challenges arise. Her internal struggle is mirrored by external pressures. The Newman and Abbott legacies loom large over her decisions. Jack Abbott, Kyle Abbott, Victor Newman, and other key figures all have vested interests in the unions of those around them. Every conversation, every glance, and every action is scrutinized, meaning Claire must navigate not only her feelings, but the expectations and manipulations of the powerful figures who influence her life. In this context, her marriage answer becomes a statement of independence. It is her declaration that while she respects her family, she is also a woman capable of making her own decisions, a woman whose heart and mind must be honored if the marriage she enters is to be meaningful. Love, however, is never simple in Genoa City. Subscribe our channel for more latest update. Romantic rivals, hidden agendas, and the ever-present threat of betrayal ensure that Claire's journey toward marriage is fraught with tension. Every step she takes is shadowed by questions. Will she be able to trust Holden fully? Are there unresolved feelings for someone from her past? How will her choices impact her relationship with her father, Nicholas, and the extended Newman family? The stakes are further heightened by the complex interplay of business and romance. In Genoa City, personal relationships often have professional consequences, and Claire is keenly aware that aligning herself with one person could affect not just her love life, but also alliances, rivalries, and business decisions that have ripple effects across the city. Yet, amidst the tension and uncertainty, Claire Grace Newman's hope for a fulfilling marriage shines through. She believes that love can overcome obstacles, that honesty and commitment can weather betrayal, and that choosing a partner is ultimately about aligning hearts and values rather than succumbing to pressure. Fans watching her storyline know that her path will not be linear. There will be misunderstandings, moments of doubt, and perhaps dramatic interventions that challenge her resolve. But her core desire is clear. She wants a marriage that is real, grounded, and capable of withstanding the tests that life in Genoa City will inevitably present. As the storyline progresses, viewers will witness a nuanced portrayal of love, empowerment, and self-discovery. Claire's marriage answer is more than a yes or no. It is a declaration of who she is, what she values, and how she envisions her future. It is about claiming agency in a world where others often try to control outcomes, and about demonstrating that happiness requires both courage and discernment. In addition, the narrative surrounding Claire's marriage choice promises to intertwine with ongoing dramas in the lives of her friends and family. Relationships with Amanda Sinclair, Kyle Abbott, and other Genoa City residents may shift in response to her decision, creating new alliances and rivalries that could redefine social dynamics within the soap. Every episode promises heightened tension as viewers speculate not only about who she will choose, but about how the consequences of that choice will unfold, potentially influencing boardroom battles, family loyalty, and romantic entanglements across the city. Claire Grace Newman's marriage answer is therefore more than a personal milestone. It is a turning point in Genoa City itself. It represents hope, love, empowerment, and the possibility of navigating life with intention and heart. Her journey is emblematic of the complex realities of relationships where passion must meet practicality and where the choices we make reverberate far beyond the moment. As her story continues, audiences can expect twists, revelations, and emotional crescendos that only the young and the restless can deliver. Claire's answer will be a defining moment, a declaration that will resonate not just with the characters on screen, but with viewers who have followed her growth and struggles over the years. Ultimately, Claire Grace Newman's marriage answer is about courage. The courage to choose love thoughtfully, to honor her heart, and to navigate the turbulent waters of family, loyalty, and ambition with integrity. It is a storyline that promises drama, emotion, and unforgettable moments, ensuring that Claire remains at the center of Genoa City's most compelling narratives for years to come. Amanda Sinclair's Big Risk. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Tuesday, September 2nd reveal that Amanda is back in Genoa City. The lawyer does know that Kane Billy Flynn has withdrawn his takeover plans. Amanda also knows that Kane is just taking the spotlight off of him, so he can strike when everyone least expects it. Meanwhile, Phyllis is freaking out over getting canned again. Amanda is going to take a big risk helping her out. Could the lawyer hint that it might not be totally over just yet? Amanda Sinclair's big risk is emerging as one of the most gripping and talked about storylines in The Young and the Restless, a tale of ambition, danger, love, and high-stakes maneuvering that could define her character's trajectory for months to come. Amanda, as one of the newer yet fiercely ambitious faces in Genoa City, has quickly proven that she is not afraid to take risks, whether in love, business, or personal alliances. But her latest move is unlike anything she has attempted before. A decision that has far-reaching consequences for her relationships, career, and even her sense of self. The city of Genoa has always been a place where fortunes are won and lost, secrets can be deadly, and alliances are never truly secure. Subscribe our channel for more latest update. For Amanda, the stakes have never been higher. Her big risk involves stepping into a world of uncertainty that could either catapult her to unprecedented success or expose her to dangers she may not be prepared to face. It is a calculated gamble driven by both necessity and desire. On one hand, Amanda's career ambitions demand bold action. She is determined to prove herself in the corporate landscape dominated by powerful figures like Victor Newman and the Abbott family. Her moves are strategic, her intellect sharp, and her instincts honed from years of navigating high-pressure situations. Yet, ambition alone does not define Amanda's risk. It is intertwined with deeply personal motivations. Relationships that matter to her, particularly with those she trusts or hopes to trust, are entangled in the choices she makes. Every decision she takes could strengthen her alliances or push people away, making the consequences of her risk both professional and profoundly personal. Romance also complicates her path. Amanda's heart has been drawn into a web of desire, attraction, and tentative trust. The man she has feelings for is both an ally and a challenge. Someone who could offer support, but whose presence might also tempt her to make choices that others would view as reckless. In the world of Genoa City, even a seemingly personal decision has ripples that affect boardrooms, family dynamics, and long-held power structures. Her big risk is not merely a moment of impulsive courage. It is a test of character. It challenges Amanda to weigh morality against ambition, heart against strategy, and trust against suspicion. Every move she makes must be calculated. Yet there is always the shadow of unpredictability, the possibility that unforeseen consequences could jeopardize not only her goals, but her safety and the well-being of those she cares about. Recent weeks have shown Amanda maneuvering through tense negotiations, secret deals, and high-stakes encounters that push her to her limits. She is stepping into unfamiliar territory, taking bold steps that others might shy away from. It is a testament to her resilience and daring, but it is also a gamble that could expose vulnerabilities others are ready to exploit. Her interactions with key Genoa City players like Kyle Abbott, Sharon, Victor, and Phyllis reveal the delicate balance she must maintain. Friendships, rivalries, and romances intertwine, creating a dynamic web where one misstep can have cascading effects. Every conversation, every decision, and every strategic move carries weight, making Amanda's risk not just dramatic, but potentially transformative for her standing in the city. The personal stakes are just as high. Amanda's sense of identity and her vision for the future are on the line. She has always strived to prove that she can make her own way in a city dominated by legacy players and entrenched power dynamics. This big risk is a chance to step out of the shadows, to claim agency, and to assert that she is more than just a newcomer, more than just someone playing by the rules of others. Yet hope and fear are intertwined. Amanda's journey is fueled by the belief that courage can open doors to opportunity, but she is also acutely aware that the cost of failure could be devastating. Emotional entanglements complicate matters further as love and trust collide with ambition and secrecy. She must navigate moments of vulnerability, moments when she is tempted to reveal her true feelings, and moments when withholding information could be her only path to survival and success. The suspense surrounding Amanda's big risk keeps viewers on edge. Every episode teases potential outcomes. Will she succeed and redefine her role in Genoa City's complex social and business hierarchies? Will she falter and suffer setbacks that challenge her sense of self and force her to reevaluate her priorities? The tension is magnified by the unpredictable actions of other characters, each of whom has their own agenda and is ready to capitalize on any misstep. Amanda Sinclair's story resonates because it is both personal and universal. It is about ambition, courage, love, and the willingness to step into the unknown even when the outcome is uncertain. Her choices reflect the complexities of human decision-making, the interplay between heart and mind, and the risks inherent in pursuing one's goals with intensity and conviction. As her storyline unfolds, viewers will witness a blend of intrigue, emotion, and suspense. Amanda's alliances will be tested, her relationships will be strained, and her ability to navigate the treacherous waters of Genoa City will be scrutinized by both friends and foes alike. Subscribe our channel for more latest update. Her big risk is not just a narrative device. It is a catalyst for growth. A moment that challenges her to rise to the occasion and prove that she is capable of shaping her own destiny. In the coming episodes, expect twists, confrontations, and revelations that will keep fans riveted. Amanda's choices may surprise even the most devoted viewers as the consequences of her bold actions ripple across the city, affecting not just her own trajectory, but the lives of those around her. Ultimately, Amanda Sinclair's Big Risk is a story about resilience, courage, and the power of self-determination. It is a narrative that underscores the drama, passion, and complexity that The Young and the Restless does best, offering a thrilling exploration of a character willing to stake everything on her convictions, her heart, and her vision for the future. Her journey reminds audiences that in a city like Genoa, hope, risk, and determination are inextricably linked, and that the pursuit of one's ambitions often requires the boldness to act when the stakes are highest, even if the outcome is unknown. Amanda's story is far from over, and her big risk promises to be a defining moment in her evolution, shaping her relationships, her reputation, and her place in the ever-shifting landscape of Genoa City. Victor Newman's hard bargain. Over with Victor Newman, Eric Braeden. He will drive a hard bargain with Kane. The patriarch already managed to back Kane into a corner and blackmail him. So, what is this new deal? And could Victor be a bit too overconfident? What is this? Even though Amanda warned Kane about Victor, the tycoon seems pretty sure he will end up on top. So, stay tuned. Y&R fans, which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. Victor Newman's Hard Bargain is set to become one of the most explosive storylines in The Young and the Restless, a tale of power, manipulation, family loyalty, and the ruthless pursuit of victory in Genoa City. Victor, the city's formidable titan, has always thrived on taking risks that others would shy away from, leveraging his wealth, influence, and strategic genius to bend situations to his favor. But this time, the stakes are higher than ever, and the bargain he is about to strike could reshape alliances, betray loyalties, and redefine the power dynamics of both Newman Enterprises and the city itself. At the heart of Victor's hard bargain is his unwavering determination to protect his empire while maintaining dominance over those who would challenge him. For years, he has faced rivals in business and family alike. From Jack Abbott's relentless ambition to the scheming of new players like Amanda Sinclair, every negotiation, every deal, and every calculated threat has reinforced Victor's reputation as someone who does not back down. Yet beneath the armor of ruthlessness lies a man acutely aware of the personal costs of his decisions. Victor's hard bargain is not just about business. It is about control, loyalty, and legacy. He is confronted with challenges that test both his strategic mind and his emotional resilience, forcing him to weigh potential gains against the collateral damage his actions might cause to his family and those he considers allies. The unfolding story sees Victor navigating complex negotiations that demand not only shrewdness, but also an understanding of human nature. Every player in Genoa City knows that when Victor is at the table, the stakes are immense, and his ability to manipulate outcomes is unparalleled. Yet, even Victor must tread carefully, as miscalculations could embolden rivals, strain family relationships, and threaten to unravel the carefully constructed empire he has spent decades building. His dealings involve both business titans and family members, with personal entanglements complicating the landscape. His interactions with Jack Abbott, Kyle Abbott, and Nicholas Newman are particularly charged as the overlapping domains of love, loyalty, and ambition create a web of tension and intrigue. Each decision Victor makes ripples through Genoa City, influencing boardrooms, romantic alliances, and family dynamics alike. At the center of Victor's hard bargain is also the moral calculus he must navigate. While he has never been a man to shy away from morally ambiguous decisions, the consequences of this particular deal may push him further than ever before, testing his limits and forcing him to confront the personal sacrifices that come with absolute power. His ability to predict the moves of others is critical. Subscribe our channel for more latest update. But even Victor cannot control every variable. Unexpected betrayals, shifts in loyalty, and unanticipated moves by rivals threaten to disrupt his plans, making every step of this bargain a high-stakes gamble that could redefine his reign in Genoa City. Romantic entanglements further complicate Victor's negotiations. His relationships with key figures in his personal life, whether partners, children, or former flames, create vulnerabilities that adversaries are all too eager to exploit. Every whispered secret and every tension-filled encounter could tip the scales, turning a strategic victory into a personal setback. Fans are witnessing a Victor Newman who is as calculating as ever, but also human, facing dilemmas that test his judgment, patience, and understanding of those around him. The drama surrounding Victor's hard bargain is heightened by the interplay of legacy and succession. As he seeks to secure his empire for the next generation, questions about loyalty, ambition, and capability loom large. Children like Nicholas, Victoria, and Adam Newman are not just observers. They are potential participants, allies, or adversaries in the unfolding saga. Each interaction carries weight, and every choice could alter family dynamics permanently. Beyond family and romance, the business implications of Victor's hard bargain are immense. Genoa City's corporate landscape is a chessboard, and Victor is a master strategist who anticipates, moves several steps ahead. Competitors like Jack Abbott, business rivals, and emerging players are constantly probing for weaknesses, meaning that Victor must employ not only financial acumen, but also psychological insight, manipulation, and when necessary, intimidation to secure the outcomes he desires. The suspense of the storyline keeps viewers on edge as no alliance is guaranteed and no deal is entirely safe. Every episode brings the possibility of twists, betrayals, and revelations that could shift the balance of power in Victor's favor or against him. His hard bargain is more than a simple negotiation. It is a crucible in which loyalties are tested, strategies are refined, and the true character of Genoa City's power players is revealed. Ultimately, Victor Newman's hard bargain is about more than victory. It is about legacy, control, and the relentless pursuit of influence in a city where fortunes, relationships, and reputations are constantly at risk. His journey reminds audiences that power comes at a cost, that even the most formidable individuals face challenges that test their judgment, and that in Genoa City, a single decision can reverberate through every corner of the city, affecting friends, foes, and family alike. As the storyline continues, fans can expect dramatic confrontations, unexpected betrayals, and strategic maneuvers that will redefine relationships and power structures across the city. Victor's ability to navigate these turbulent waters will be both a testament to his genius and a dramatic spectacle that underscores why he remains one of the most compelling characters in The Young and the Restless. The consequences of his hard bargain will not be confined to the boardroom. They will touch hearts, alter loyalties, and shape the future of every family connected to the Newman legacy. This storyline promises suspense, drama, and emotional intensity. A masterclass in the high-stakes maneuvering that has made Victor Newman an iconic figure. His hard bargain is a defining moment, one that will test his limits, challenge his relationships, and captivate viewers as the city watches to see whether Victor will emerge victorious or whether the very forces he has spent decades controlling will turn against him, rewriting the rules of power in Genoa City forever. Subscribe our channel for more latest update.